What's up, everybody? FANCRAFT. That's right, it is Bo here, but I'm not in Central City as I normally am. Still on Earth 4. We are actually in a project that Socasm has started and has invited us all into. Of course, as you know, it is the holiday season, and we are getting into the holiday spirit here on FANCRAFT by taking this old, destroyed village and turning it into something of a little bit of a Christmas town. This is going to be a lot of fun. We've got all of these different little houses that So has encouraged us to take over and turn into our own little Christmas cottages, and I think it's going to be great. You can kind of see some of the projects are underway. Somebody's doing something, kind of prepping in here to make something. Not quite sure what this is, but sure, it's going to be great, whatever it is. We got something big happening over here, but this one over here, this little candy cane lane area right here, this is actually mine. This is the one that I have been working on, and as you can see, it's very much a work in progress, but my goal today is to finish this project and to kind of do a little building with you here on FANCRAFT. So I'm excited to get going with this. So as you can see, very much inspired by candy canes all up and down the place. I really have been wanting to use the new wood block, and this was just a fun way to incorporate it. I basically built the walls as a shell around the house that was there before, and I'm going to do something kind of similar, I think, with the roof. But yeah, it made it a little bit bigger and gave us a little bit more interior, which is important because we're not just going to be making ourselves a little cottage. This cottage is going to serve a purpose. We're going to be making some cookies. Yeah, this is going to be like where all Santa's cookies get made. That's right. I think that'll be really, really good. And it's a small space, but sometimes it can be really fun to decorate the interior of a small space. Honestly, I kind of like decorating small interiors way more than I like decorating big interiors. When you've got a little space, it actually makes it a lot easier to fill up fast and get really just strategic about what you want to be where and all that kind of good stuff. Whereas with a big space, you can actually get intimidated pretty quickly in terms of like what you want to do with it. So I am looking forward to getting going with this. First things first, I made this with the idea that you know, we'd have these candy cane pillars and then we'd have a roof going around it. But then I thought, what if these were actual candy canes? And now that I've done it, I kind of hate it. I don't know. I don't think the candy canes work unless maybe they're the same height. We might, let's get rid of this thing, push it up and see what that looks like. And at least that way we'll give it like a fair shake essentially before totally abandoning this concept. Now, I'm kind of curious as to other people's experience when it comes to the new pale logs. Is this, especially this stripped pale log in particular, like, is this working for you? Because I have found that I was the most excited about this wood block and specifically the stripped in particular because it does add a easy to get, readily available white block, but the texture on it has been kind of, I don't know, like a little challenging to work with. And what I mean by that is it's a rare situation, or at least I think it's a rare situation in Minecraft, where the block itself looks, with the texture, looks really good from up close, but not so much from far away. And generally speaking, it typically is the other way around that we've seen, where something may look, you know, I guess I'm thinking mycelium, or maybe not mycelium. What's the one? Diorite. Diorite, not so great up close, but if you kind of incorporate it from far away, it can work really well in a lot of builds. It's just like the reverse diorite to some extent. Okay, what do we think of that? Do we like that? Let's get rid of this right here. It's very over the top, but I don't hate the fact that it's over the top. I kind of like the fact that it's over the top. All right, I thought this would kind of like clinch it for me of like, oh yes, this is exactly the way to go. But now it makes it actually kind of harder. Okay, it is getting nighttime. Let me just sleep. Maybe it'd be easier to figure out if we extend out the roof a little bit. All right, this looks terrible. This is not good. This is not working. But you know what? I think rather than run away from it, I'm gonna lean in. Like, I think I'm gonna do the opposite of everything my gut is telling me is to get rid of the candy canes and just go regular roof. Keep it simple. But this is Minecraft. We're not gonna keep it simple. We're gonna figure this thing out. We're gonna make it work. Let's see. Yes. Okay. See, this was right. This was the right way to go. I am very happy. I think this is exactly what this needed. It needed to be more over the top and weird. When in doubt, go more over the top and weird. If that's the lesson, then it is a good lesson. Now, I am thinking, by the way, this back wall is probably going to be expanded because we do want to make a little chimney that's associated with this house where we're going to be doing the baking inside for our cookies. But for right now, let's just get this exterior right, and then we'll see what it looks like. Ooh, it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm liking it so much. Okay, all right, this is great. I'm really liking it. I think this worked out really well. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to push the roof higher than that. I was kind of messing around with it. There is like a little bit of a cap at the very top right there, and some kind of things I need to do to the roof. Okay, yeah, you know what? The roof's gonna be a problem. We're gonna have to let's do something with the roof real quick. There we go, much better, and also kind of nice. It's not necessarily an exact cookie pattern, but you can kind of see what we're going for, and I think that really works. All right, no, this is good. This is good, and aside from, like I said, we might put a chimney on this back portion right here. This is looking like a really solid exterior for our little candy cane house that sells cookies. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we should make candy canes, but we're not gonna. We're gonna make cookies. This is great. Okay. I love it. Let's get in here now and talk interior. Okay. So we need, how much stuff do I have? I think I can handle all that. Can I handle all that? Yes. Okay. All right. So the mindset is that needs to be a bit of a fire. There needs to be kind of a warm coziness here. There also needs to be maybe a little bit of a conveyor belt. You know, but then at the same time, where would the conveyor belt go? Maybe that actually doesn't make sense now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe this needs to be more of like a smaller operation where it's just kind of making some home cookies. Maybe they're like resting in the window right here in order to cool. That could work pretty well. So, okay, so first I suppose let's get our fireplace. I do want the smoke as well. I guess we could technically do like a fake fire right here and then put like that right there so that we give the, you know, the notion like the smoke is coming out from the house, letting you know there is a fire going on, even though it wouldn't necessarily line up specifically with where the fireplace is. I think that could still work and not break anybody's brain, my brain specifically. But then at the same time, is that proximity to the wood, is that going to start a fire? So we definitely don't want that to happen. Okay, nice. All right, so, and the nice thing is since the back of the house faces another house, this little, you know, the fireplace jutting out, it's not the worst thing that people are going to see. It is kind of making me want to actually extend the fireplace altogether as opposed to doing it in the center, so we may still do that. But let's first just get back in here and see. Oh, no, it was a problem. It was such a big problem. Okay, oh, no. Wait, did that come from that or that? I think that, right? Because do these catch things on fire? Yes, my roof is on fire. Okay, nope, it's this fire thing. This was such a bad idea. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get rid of this. Why did it have to happen? No, I worked so hard on this roof. All right, well, but I still am wondering. I mean, because it's possible the fire from this caught up here and then wrapped around up there. That's, I think, a possibility. So let me tempt fate and just light that while I'm repairing the roof and see if this causes problems. No! Okay, no! Look, it's still on fire! Why is it on fire? Not good. No, it's taking the candy canes! Not the candy canes! No! This is the worst Christmas ever. This is it. This is the worst Christmas ever. Oh my gosh. Go out! Oh no! This is not okay. This is not okay. No. Why did it have to be? Okay. These are expensive logs. I am not going to let this just burn down. What we can save, we will save. So, damage was done. A lot of damage was done. Somehow I have made this little house worse than it was before because I caught it on fire with my fireplace. So yes, we're going to take a little time jump here. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to research how fire works because clearly I don't know how fire works. I know about, I know what fireworks are, but I don't know how fireworks work. So yeah, we'll be back right after this. After a lot of patience and a little hard work, or vice versa, We got it all fixed. Everything is repaired and working. And yes, in fact, I messed up. It was the nether rack. Lighting that on fire definitely spread to the entire house and burned it all down. But as you can see, it's back. It's better than ever, baby. We got a great chimney up there. It is a legitimate chimney. Now, I think in all the chaos, I did say something about fireplaces burning things down, and that's not true. That's actually what's so great about fireplaces is they don't burn things down, or rather the campfires is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it looks great. It looks really, really good. And I did do a little bit of detailing over here. I just added some lanterns just to make this side not look so bad. And I also left a couple of presents under the tree right across the street so that hopefully when people are walking by, they'll be like, oh, what's this? Oh, this looks so good. Oh, look, presents. And they won't look and just see how uninteresting this is right here. Like, oh, presents. And then they'll walk and then I'll be like, oh, yeah, look at it. It looks so good. That's my thought. I think that's a good thought. And I think I did good. This is coming together quite nicely. That looks pretty awesome as well. I've seen a couple of builds starting to pop up around. I'll probably go take a look at those in just a minute here. But first, we really do need to make this little cookie kitchen work. Okay. So we kind of need, let's see, kind of a bit of maybe a baking station of sorts. We got kind of our oven right here, which I think is really good. The cookies might be stored over here. You know, it's funny because like I don't have the time I once did to work on this project because I had to rebuild the building. So now I'm a little bit, just kind of I don't want to say rushed because that's not right, but it does feel a little rushed at the moment. Yeah, I mean I could just keep it kind of simple, right? Like just kind of some general storage, maybe like a cooling rack up here. Oh, and of course, you got to have a cookie jar. Actually, maybe not up there, but like right there. Yeah, you got to have a couple cookie jars. That makes sense. That's what you would want. Okay, I think this is good. I think this actually works really well for what we need. A lot of cooling racks, a lot of cookie jars, a lot of cookies, and of course, we got ourselves some free cookies here for the crafters to come and find for when they come to Santa's Cookie Shop. This is looking great. And I think after a lot of frustration, a lot of frustration. We did it. We finally nailed it. It looks perfect. And I can't thank so enough for putting this together for all of us. By the way, let's take a look and see some of the stuff that's around from some of the other crafters. So right off the bat, I think this is like a little town hall that we've got popping up right here. And this is looking really good. I'm liking this. This is pretty cool. I think this is actually Socasm's build herself. I could be wrong, but I think that's right. And it's a nice usage of these pale blocks. I mean, honestly, they're just in time for Christmas, right? Like this is perfect for the seasonal builds. I think it worked really, really well. Blends with the snow a lot too. And then down over this way in the back, I saw kind of a Christmas tree farm that's popping up. This was kind of cool. Yeah, somebody cleared out this area to make a little Christmas tree farm. I'm liking this. This is nice. And then right over here, this is clearly a work in progress. So a bit of spoilers, I suppose, but is there a door? Yes, there is a door. Ooh, you got a fireplace coming in. A little upstairs area. Oh yeah. Some cool things happening here for sure. But of course, the big question is, what do you think? Did we nail it? I kind of think we did. I mean, this looks pretty great. Oh, this always happens. At least I'm glad this is happening like while I'm realizing it. But as you can see, one of the candy canes, the bottom of it isn't right. Oh, just as I'm doing like my big final show off here at the very tail end. It's an easy enough fix. We'll just go ahead and fix it. You know, we're leaving this in too. Why not? We're just gonna leave it in. This has definitely been a build that like you just can't hide all of the mess ups and the mistakes. You just gotta have to you gotta include it. You know, it's just gonna be part of the video. But anyway, as you can see, it's looking great. I am very pleased with our little candy cane lane shack looking thing. We've got our awesome cookies being made on the inside that are available for the crafters. It looks really, really great. And honestly, I added a little bit of extra detailing. I don't know if you'd noticed or not, but you know, with having to do a facelift anyway, I thought, why not? We can make it even better. And that's what it's all about. And of course, the inside is looking delicious as well. Well, that is going to do it for us for today. I hope you've enjoyed this fun little holiday themed build, and big thanks again to Socasm for putting together this project for the crafters. I want to wish you all a very happy holidays. Looking forward to being back in the new year with a lot of really fun videos. We still have some more Harry Potter builds to show off in the Harry Potter district, and those are going to be really fun to showcase very, very soon, as well as some other fun things as well. So that's going to do it for us for today. Whoop! But until next time, goodbye.